Alright, so I don't know how well I did that first part. I hope it was decent, but now I'm going to show you how I do the score. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to this media panel up here. I hope you guys can really see the mouse, because I don't feel like getting that hypercam thing because it makes the computer slower than molasses. And then I'm going to here, I'm going to zoom out a little right with the zoom tool. I'm going to oh, hi Ben. Alright, sorry, talking to my cousin. So I'm going to, I think I was just going to say, I'm going to take the screen part of it, I'm going to bring it back down here, just like I had before. But see how this is longer over here? That's because we cut the beginning off in the first one. What I do is I just take this, I make it really short, and when I slide this over this way, the end of it, I don't know if you can see right there, oh, that's not what I want. The end of it lines it up, like it's got a snap tool, and then I can just drag the beginning to match up with the other note chart. Now see when I play, because this is on a higher frame or whatever, this covers every other video that we have down here. So what I'm going to do, I also have this effect saved, it's right here, but if you were just going to do this for the first time, you'd go to, it's pretty close to the bottom, I think, yeah, it's this crop one right here, it's under transform in the effects panel. You'd press crop and then you'd apply it, and then you'd edit the effects. Okay, I did that to the wrong thing, undo. Okay, what was that? Redo. Okay, my bad. You make sure, what I did, I forgot to make sure I had this selected when I was applying the effect. Make sure you select the one you want it to go to. So I'm going to apply the crop. And then, if you go to here where it would be different, see how it cropped off like that? You can change by pressing edit effects right there. And this is like changing where you want it to crop, like you can move the left in, top up, you know, right there, right over, like that, and the bottom up, and then the right back, I wanted the left. The left is this one. And you're going to drag that over, and you get the basic idea, you can shape whatever you want. I'm going to delete this effect because I have my own saved version of it. So that all my videos have the same like size right there. I have it in my presets. I'll put in what my presets are saved at. I'd appreciate it if you try to go for a little bit of originality on yourself, but you know, not everyone's as clever as me, I could say. But it's like, here's a good spot. Okay, I want the video to start right here. Or the video, the score. I don't want it to show up until it's right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it right here. And then I'm going to delete the first part of it and hope that it doesn't move back. Yes, it didn't. Okay. So it's going to start right here. Actually, I don't want to do that. Uncut. Alright, well, my memory card just ran out on the last one, so I switched to another one. But I only have 7.5 minutes. So, alright, what I did was I just uncut that. Then I remembered this audio right here. If you have the audio from the score video and the audio from the note chart video, it gets all loud and fuzzy. You don't want that. So what you're going to do is you're going to hold Alt and click on the audio portion of it. So it just selects that, and you're going to right click on it, and you're just going to click on it after you've all clicked it, and then press delete on the keyboard. And then it's gone, so it'll sound better now. But so now I'm going to right click on the video, the score, and I'm going to press fade in video. I want it to start, I'm going to zoom in a lot right here, hope you can see. Here. Yeah, this is going to look real sucky. But right here is where I want it to start coming in. So I'm going to pull the bottom end of it. It's going to start at 0. I hope you guys can see. I'm pulling it from over here, and I'm pulling it to like this frame right here, or as close as I can get. And then the top end of it, so it's going to fade into this, I'm going to have it finish fading in like that. So if I were to play this frame by frame, it would be like this. And then I hope, oh, the score's up here. it'll fade in like that. Yes, I'm using a crummy little camera mounted on a smart mouth box. I don't know, I've never played the game. But so that's how you do the fade thing. And then what I do is, as soon as the fade is like done, as soon as the fade is done, I go to that frame, and I use a bevel. You guys can use your own special effects or whatever. But right now I'm going to show you, I'm not going to worry about that, I'm going to show you just how to animate the size and stuff. What you're going to do is, after you do this, you're going to press Edit Effects. Make sure you have the score one selected. The crop, I don't like to animate that part, but I like to animate the motion, like we did the other one. So right up here, we're going to press Toggle Animation, we're going to turn that on. Alright, and then we're going to, so what that does is this puts a keyframe, which is like a save point for that individual part of that individual effect at this frame for each part of motion. So then after that, we're going to go to the frame where we want it to end up changing all of this, like where it will go to, which is before that first note comes. So like right here, let's say I want this score to become bigger and I want it to center right here. So what we're going to do is we're going to, first, the scale, everything already had a keyframe, so if you change the next I always do just 120 as the scale. So you see how it made it bigger up there, it actually kind of moved it. And then we're going to click on motion and we're going to drag it down here. I hope you guys can see up there, it's kind of blurry just because it's a stupid score. But what that did is it's a heck of a lot bigger, and it fit, and I have it centered right over there. So if you were to go to the previous keyframe, it's right here, it would look like this in slow motion. I don't know if you guys can see how it's getting bigger and it's moving over the notes. And then it's just going to stay there until whenever. Play. And I'll do it like that. Alright, so that's how that works. At the end, you have to, at the end when you want everything to start zooming back out, I could try to do that real fast before I show you how to save. Alright, so we're going to zoom out right here a little bit. We're going to go to the end of like the song. So like, this is the end of the song. He choked right here once on that blue note right there. He didn't hit it. It was pretty funny, but he wouldn't let me put it up. So there's that. And now see, I know that he did a little stick twirl right here. It's like right after that stick twirl, let's say I want everything to zoom back out to the full thing like it was before. What I do is I just fade out the score right there. So I'll right click it and I'll press fade out video. And I'm going to drag, I'll zoom in right here. Not that much. This is the top of the fade. So you guys can't really see that. This is like individuality right here, so if you can't see it, you'll live. And I want it to finish fading only a couple seconds later, so it'll be like this in slow motion. If you look at the score right now, it's going to fade out like that. Oh, maybe that's not soon enough. I want it to finish fading right here. So that's completely gone, and then we're going to come back to the frame where it starts to fade out.